Good evening, RASA members, fellow restaurateurs, our suppliers, other industry players, and anyone that has an interest in the restaurant industry. My name is Wendy Alberts, I'm CEO of the Restaurant Association of South Africa. I'm here to remind you that I'm the voice of the restaurant industry, and we are here to help and advise you through this very challenging and difficult time. I'm also here to find opportunities on how restaurants will survive the crisis. I understand that it is very uncertain times for everyone at this stage. There are lots of unanswered questions, and I'm committed to finding the solutions and answers to all questions that you have. I know that your businesses have become very disruptive at this time, but I'm here to reassure you that I will continue to offer you guidance and advice in all aspects of the business and the virus. But what I ask from you today is to collaborate with us, to collaborate with each other, and to continue to talk, to continue to share information with each other and with RASA, for us to enable to find solutions and to go back to the Minister and to look for answers with the Minister, Government and various departments. My commitment is to continue to research and track all the international information. I will continue to consult and get guidelines from the Minister's office as well as from various South African government departments. I will share the international trends, and I will continue to provide content on how we as a restaurant industry will survive this virus, how we will slow it down, how we protect our customers, and how we will protect our staff. I assure you that I will give you full transparency with all the information that I receive from industry, from the international partners and players that we're in consultation with, as well as all the local government and national government departments we're working with. I promise to report all findings and all progress to you on a regular basis. If we as restaurants want to combat this, we need to work together. We also need to commit to operating responsibly, that we can force the slowdown of this virus. I'm committed to doing this with you, and I hope that you'll partner with me in this. I'm your industry contact person, 24 hours. I'm available to you on WhatsApp. You can contact me and ask for advice, share information, talk to me about your concerns, tell me about your challenges, pass on any requests and suggestions that you will have. RASA will continue to prepare, in association with our experts, the National Department of Tourism, SA Tourism, and any other hospitality players, pertinent content and information to guide you through this time. We have put together health and hygiene policies and practices for the frontline staff. For the food handlers, we've been commissioned by the Minister today to put together a webinar to educate all food service handlers in the kitchen to be able to practice food safety. We will distribute this in the course of the next week. From our side, I will ensure that RASA continues to promote a positive restaurant agenda to customers. I will encourage patrons to support restaurants. I will continue to educate restaurateurs on how they can keep their customers safe. I will put out content to the media and to the consumer that we are responsible and that we can still ensure that people can enjoy a meal, that people can still come and celebrate the occasions with us. That patrons are no more at risk coming into a restaurant than what they are going to a shopping centre, a chemist, the petrol station, or walking down the street. It is imperative that we work together and that we collaborate on this. We have advised restaurants on the following precautionary steps. Firstly, the Minister has limited the number of seats to under 100. It is important that we practice social distancing. I've suggested to restaurants to move out seats and to separate their tables to meters of 2 or more. It is also important that we start taking bookings. We don't want people hanging outside the restaurants waiting in queues. It is also important that we put top priority health and safety on the top of the list, that we continue to do proper cleaning, that we do the necessary disinfecting, that we follow all the hygiene standards and procedures, which we do have in a policies and procedures document for you. We have suggested disposable menus. We have suggested allowing the consumer also to wipe their surfaces. We encourage management to record all guests for tracing purposes. We've also requested that our restaurants contact the banks for the upgrade of software for tap-and-go facilities for contactless payment. We have suggested no billfolds, and we've suggested with immediate effect to do away with any buffets. At this point in time, a comforting fact to your customers is that there is no evidence that suggests that people have been infected by the coronavirus. But what is important is the hygiene of all food handlers, and we are continuing to promote good food hygiene in the kitchens. There's no prescription to wear gloves or masked, and there's no evidence that this will contain the virus. But practicing of good personal hygiene and kitchen hygiene is imperative. We encourage restaurateurs to continue to train and educate their staff on a daily basis, to talk to them, to be empathetic, to be kind and to be compassionate, to allow them to feel safe in their work environments and to have job security, to allow them, that if they are feeling ill, to come to you, to be able to go home and not infect anybody else. This is all part of their responsibility and the role that they play in ensuring the slowdown of the virus. It is also important to talk to your staff, to let them continue to give your patrons good customer service and experience. Those customers have already made up their mind to come to you and ascertain the risks. So it's important not to continue to talk about the virus and allow people to come into establishment and enjoy the experience as to why they have come there. It's also important to communicate with your customers, to talk to your regular customers, to build a database and to let them know that you have specials, that you can also capitalize off deliveries and drive-thrus and collections. It allows your waiter staff to be runners from the kitchen straight through to the car with contact and card tapless payments. Packaging at this point in time is vital. We need to do away with the metal containers and the styrofoam containers, and it's very important that food safety is looked at through the packaging and the way that the food is delivered. We are currently in consultation with the delivery services to ensure that they practice good hygiene and that they are also efficiently and adequately trained. We're in consultation with some of the major industry players, some of the franchise groups who have offered their services free of charge to train Uber drivers and to train Mr. Delivery to ensure that food safety is met. I think that it's also important that you know that we approach the Minister to regulate the price of deliveries, that there is an exploitation from third-party deliveries to get the food out. There will be a huge need for people in isolation that are in self-containment to be able to eat. People also get bored of eating at home and eating the same food or not wanting to cook. So there's still a huge opportunity for us to continue trading and have business as normal. It's very important that we put out these specials, we have a database, that we continue to talk to our customers and ensure that we have put their safety at the paramount of all importance in our businesses. I think it's important that we close the gap between fear and facts, and that we provide a beautiful, safe space for people to come and still enjoy their eating experiences. I'll be monitoring the availability of stock over the next few days. If there are any shortages or any concerns or comments that you have on this video clip, please feel free to contact me on WhatsApp 083 661 9000. Our website address is www.restaurant.org.za. We have a toolkit on our website that's available free of charge for anybody in the industry. We'd also like you to share this video to as many restaurants as possible, and please by all means give us feedback on how we can better serve you. Thank you.